just as the game goes, and seeing how the game goes elsewhere, it's been a little bit slow for both our safe laners, a little bit better for Lunfa. You know, I don't think I can do that name right. Bot lane though, Killa.
Killa might be the killed as the first blood's coming through. He has got the Earth Shock to finish the job, so it will be Fonte drawing the first blood onto the Kotl. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it before, right? Like this Disruptor level 1.
Mail was stalled out as well with a courier kill. You're still pouring all your resources onto mid, trying to stop the DP, but maybe at this point you should be concerned about that Ursa.
Yeah, and talking about mid, the action just does not stop here. Illuminate coming through, Toss is there as well. Dolphin just getting absolutely piled on right now. The Spirit Siphon's doing what they can, and they are actually going to be able to get the kill into Eren, but it will be Dolphin dying once again, and Killa looking for a secondary kill here, and he's going to be able to find it, so that's the Kotl bringing another one down, making it 2 kills for Poke in the middle lane.
I don't have the best setup in the world either, but some initial follow-through from the hook stomp can catch people off guard here.
Oh, we look at 107 CS at 12 minutes in for this Ursa. Holy moly, that is absolutely insane.
It is, and nothing stopped him.
Ooh, okay. Another Exorcism in the middle lane, not really going to plan, and I think Helios could be in a bit of trouble here as well as they jump in, and they got the Sleight of Fist, but have they got the rest of the damage? I mean, the urn is upon him, so he will go down. Killer's got to grab that kill as TZY snipes one on the sidelines, gets down Ranfu, and now Stampede away. They just want to get themselves out, try and waste a bit of Poke's time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Cool, it's still in danger. He digs. Oh, he dug. No, he didn't. He doesn't get
pick
it.
it up. Pick it up. Oh, worth.
Cool. He goes for the dig. You think, you know, he could dance around out here though. Might catch a big one if they walk into Fonte, but he backs off in the nick of time.
Yep, really good read from Fonte there, not moving back into the triangle. Everyone's suddenly disappearing from the map, and in we go on to the Death Prophet again. Although TZY jumps in, will absorb the arrow, but it's not enough to keep Dolphin alive. Already gone. TZY trying to get out, does get off the Stampede, not inside. Thanks to that Static Storm, holding them back, stopping the spells and getting the Centaur out. But once again, it has been Dolphin suffering the consequences of Poke's rotations. LBZS, do they want to hold this line here? Oh, nice little slide there into the tree line, and that's going to get them a kill onto Helios. So another little pickup there from the side of Poke. And now they're going to do more than Poke at this middle tier 1 tower.
They've got the damage now, they've got the numbers, but even Fonte's showing up with his fresh blink. Could try to go for a cheeky play.
Yeah,
Dolphin's
this is interesting from the Tiny there, just kind of offering himself up. They do have the Enrage. Do they have the damage on Poke? I don't believe so, but they might be able to pick off TZY on the sidelines instead. Sleight of Fist is available, not quite enough though. There's a yields around the side here as Dolphin's actually being able to isolate Lonfer here, but Lonfer, there comes a glimpse, and they have the damage, but Fonte's going to go down. They catch him out here. This ruling from Poke is actually working out pretty nicely. Dolphin, can he survive through it? All the Spirit Vessels upon him. Oh, it's so close. Pig pole away. He won't. He won't tick down. Oh my god, the final tick of the Spirit Vessel. Meanwhile, V does die to TZY, who respawned, blinked in, and got that kill on the sidelines. I mean,
it's the simplest time. Yeah, nah. He does want to sneak it out. Poke are in the close vicinity to kind of contest, and they've got a lot of sustain now. Mech fully up on Killa, along with that full Spirit Vessel though.
Yeah, TZY in the front lines here, actually taking a ton of damage. Gonna have to Stampede himself out, but he's not gonna get away from this one. The magic damage is just too much. TZY falls, but here comes the X, so they want to really take this fight now. Great Static Storm coming out, 3 heroes inside of it. What can you do on the side of Poke? The answer is not a whole lot, but Dolphin, he's not healing up as much as he wants to due to that Spirit Vessel just not allowing him to run into that fight and be the brave boss he wants to be. Glimpse comes out, but is it going to be enough to keep Chanting alive? No, it is not. Killer gets the double kill. Poke, they're making these fights work.
They are. They're just splitting up. They could line up for mid, but doesn't look like they're confident enough. Maybe just sneak the Roshan and double BKBs up. This Rosh fight can go their way quite nicely. They've still got Static Storm as well. And Poke have to do something to stop this.
Yeah, I mean, they've committed already pretty hard because they have those BKBs available, and they're just going to run down Killer. Great start to the fight from LBZS. Can Poke pull this one back together? Well, they're going to try by just kind of jumping around all over the place at the moment. Haunt all over the place, but Ranfu has ended up stuck in the middle with no leaps. Aaron does throw down the two-man avalanche, but it's not enough. So far, there is 2 dead on the side of Poke and only 1 on the side of LBZS. Alex says I'm still running for a few more seconds. They're going to try and get back into Roshan. Of course, they don't really need the Exo for Roche. They have an Ursa, which is why I was kind of surprised to see Dolphin use it, but I guess he saw the enemies approaching and just wanted to ward them back. That does seem to have worked out for them. Aaron, he's heading close here. He's going to use the tree. He's going to jump in with the avalanche. It might be a bit too slow, but in comes the Spectre as well. They're throwing everything they've got into the pit, but Fonte's going to be the one to pick up the Aegis. It will be LBZS holding it, but they didn't get the Roche kill, and the Spectre's able to walk away. And they kill the Earth.
Maybe one of the issues coming out here for LBZS is the fact that you've gone sustain on Helios. Like, the mech has helped them out a bit, but it feels like maybe a Force Staff would have helped the cause a bit more. Heck, even a Blink might have been higher impact here, as Dolphin's just melting anyway. They're trying to force something here.
They are indeed, but Aaron's in right onto the Rubik. He's going to be able to blow him up straight off the bat as Lonfer comes in to help out with this one. Fonte looking to try and bring down the Tiny, but the force off down to the low ground. Very nicely done. Ranfu is running, and in comes a toss. He's going to escape for the time being. Meanwhile, Lonfer just continuing to find these pickups on the backlines. Another hero pulled down. Ranfu does finally die. I feel bad for the Observer in these fights because they're just breaking into like 3 separate engagements.
Killer, AoE control is going to kick in. Aldo?
Got these 4 stuffs. They're too good. It's really causing trouble there, but the arrow, onto nobody actually is. Tiny's the one getting beaten down. They need to finish the job though once again. Can they finally get a kill onto this Tiny? He's making them bleed for it, but they will bring him down. Slights coming in from V though, constantly getting refreshed by the Coddlers now. He jumps in, committing hard to the fight. Fonte's going to bash him. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. BKB being used along with the Enrage here. I mean, Fonte just kind of has to leave his TZY behind. In the tree line, Tian Ming TP's out, so they will just about lose their center, and that is it. But again, they just cannot find the angles.
No, they're not. They're not able to
Dolphin
jump in the way they want. Ooh.
Questionable movement here from Dolphin, man. He didn't have a BKB. He just shows in the lane in front of like where he knows 4 or 5 heroes had been hanging out. Like, I don't know what that was.
You would have loved 2 Force Staffs here. Maybe, you know, help your Ursa kind of jump in and out of these fights. Help reposition Dolphin whenever he's kind of too far forward. And just kind of try to play that game. They're trying, though. Lonfer?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, in the top lane. They do manage to find that kill. The Ursa finally getting his net worth some use here, and now in the middle lane they're going to go for more. Stampede's being used. Have they finally found themselves an entry? Aaron tries to TP up, but that's not happening. TZY is still here, lands the stomp, and gets the kill. And now, finally, they'll look towards this middle tier 1 tower.
And not going to last for too long.
Yeah, no.
They might be able to force for more if they want.
Yeah, so trying to just isolate us. They do get Ranfu as well, so LBZS finally get 1 kill, and with it cascades a bunch of others. You take down L'Enfer, and all of a sudden, the map really opens up.
Go, just spamming the Shadow Amp, looking the pit, and doing its job.
Yeah, everyone's kind of making eyes at Roshan at the moment. Everyone's gathering up, except, of course, L'Enfer, who can be wherever he wants. Smoke. LBZS moving forward under the cover here. They're going to find the target. Ranfu steps too close and immediately gets taken out. But look at the response here. L'Enfer's actually committing to this one, which seems a little bit overstated here. In comes a Lamp trying to hold him back, but it's not going to do enough. They'll bring down the Spectre, and they're going to be able to try and take down. Actually, they're struggling here with the Ignis Fighters as TZY is going to be the one to lose his life. BKB out from V. Fonte, he's out of resources to keep himself alive, and he doesn't have any heroes around him to keep him safe. He's going to die as well, but Dolphin on the backline was able to try and find himself just the way to zone out supports. Buyback from the Marana, but they do kill off V. Paul Dolphin finally trying to find a fight which actually works for him here.
Back of Roche could have been a very different story. He would be alive with Static Storm to threaten.
Yeah.
And now Poke knows they've got the window without that big teamfight spell.
I'm a little bit surprised they haven't been more aggressive with this, because they know there's no Exo, and now they go on to Dolphin. Dolphin pops a BKB. Do they have the damage? I mean, they're holding this high ground pretty well on LBZS, but they have lost Helios, as also, once again, finding the support on the backlines. Ranfu needs to run away, but TZY is going to be able to kill him off. And in comes L'Enfer onto the front lines. He wants to make space for his Emperor to get into this engagement, but doesn't want to overcommit here, just in case there's a buyback.
It's a lot quicker. They know there's no
But-
BKB on the Ursa. It's going to be harder to jump in.
But they have their spells.
Yeah, they've got their spells. They just need to find the angle here. Harder for Fonte to come in, but if that static storm comes on top, then that's a win.
TZY with the big 3-man stomp. Oh, no, no, no. It all goes wrong for the side of Poke. They stack up in the pit and they get absolutely gunned down by LBZS. Roshan plus 3 big kills go their way.
Fonte. And the side of Poke, they're sneaking around as well, and they've got the ninja gear on Killa. You can scout around for the team. But you're fairly happy. I mean, it's only 40 seconds till static storm, so you could get something happening here.
Aegis is now gone though, so possibility versa, but once again, Killer's been found on the front lines, and this Coddle can't be the first to die in these fights, and the dual Ghost Scepters and the Port's doing so much work in helping them survive through this. In fact, V's not going to be able to bring them down. They're going to commit the Haunt as well. They really want to try and find some of these guys in the backlines, as Eren is able to isolate the Rubik round the back and try and kill him off, but no one's actually dead yet. Over on the front, so they might have caught out V, but no, he gets himself the Remnant away. Over on the back, they kill off. No, they do actually get the Ember Spirit, and Longthir's kind of isolated. Eren's going to try and help him out here with the Avalanche, just trying to buy him the space he needs to get away from this DP, but DP is not stopping Dolphin. He's just trying to run down this poor old Spectre. Oh, the Shiva's Guard, it doesn't quite connect with the active.
Jeez.
And Runfu dead on the back lines. Longthir trying to hide in the trees. Hold!
He can't run.
Hold!
Can he?
What?
No way.
Oh my god. Nerves us.
Not too much. And again, when it comes down to it, we haven't seen a high ground fight for LBZS, so Poke still has a lot of tools there as well.
I mean, I don't think we've really seen much fighting here. Oh, Eren actually just going to commit to this one. The big Tiny on the front lines, but they're going to try and just get onto the back of them. 2 heroes dead in the blink of an eye. Can they at least get Chanming in response? Doesn't look like it. Is he going to stampede himself away? V's being pinged, but he's jumped himself out. Killer's also there, but they don't want to overcommit to this fight on LBZS. The buybacks are there, and they're going to respect it. In V goes. He gets a chains out onto the DP. DP still has the Yules and a refresher available. Jump in, stun. Do they want to commit to this one? V has a BKB, so he can get himself away. Yules out onto the DP. She's going to be able to just hold steady, and this is a very calm, collected fight from LBZS right now, but Runfu overcommits. He's going to get run down as Longthir commits to the backline, trying to find the kill onto Chanming. Just wants to kill some damn supports, but cannot do it. LBZS are finally learning to protect their backlines, and now over on the front, Dolphin looking for Eren, looking for Killer. Does commit here with TZY, and they will run down that Tiny as in the back. Longthir's been isolated by Fonte, has a BKB and the DD to run him down, as now they look over towards Killer. Killer trying to get to the high ground, but that's not going to happen. And finally, LBZS take the first convincing fight they found in a very long time. But now, what damage can they do?
The defense, it feels way too difficult to hold these tier 4s up.
It really does, yeah. Poke are just going to just... I was trying to avoid it this whole cast, but Poke are just going to have to try and poke at them as much as they can to stop them just taking these buildings, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Despite it being their namesake, they're going to try and jump in on the backlines here. Runfu and Longthir just trying to get some kills at the back, trying to find anything at all, but they're just being run around in circles, and Runfu is going to get left behind by the Spectre. Now 2 dead on the side of Poke. Ancient is exposed. Maybe. No, it's cooled. Killer's had enough. GG is cooled. LBZS will take this game at #1, as they might get themselves a little extra kill onto the Ember, but nope, Ancient explodes, but game over.
Yeah, they do manage to pull it out. Or 20, it feels like. And it doesn't feel like you have anything to counteract that. Like, your lane matchup isn't something that dominates over Alina. Your mid matchup also doesn't spell an outright win, and this is awkward.
Oh, no. Oh dear. Sometimes you walk up the high ground and you take an arrow to the face, and yeah, that's a rough start.
Arc lightning. I mean, even without the lightning bolt to threaten, Poke is still copping a lot of damage in that lane. His rune control isn't amazing as well.
And by the way, Dolphin as well is getting the water rune. Also got a support rotation in to fill up its bottle as well. So V is very much upsetty right now. As in the bottom lane, Eren in a bit of trouble. They're going to be able to run him down. But Fonte's getting low, but Killer, he has the damage to kill her off actually. So terrible trade for LBZS, all things considered. Killer's going to be very happy about that one.
Tretten, you don't quite have the 6 timing for Fonte. That's one more thing. Just Laguna and the Thunder God, you can also just... You can find so many kills across the map. Like, it's kind of ridiculous with this kind of lineup.
Dolphin's got to be careful. He doesn't know that there's a Tiny on top of him with an invis. And now they're going to jump in. The Avalanche is there. Dolphin, he's going to get off the Thunder Gods to kill off the Aaron. A final little FU before he does die.
You find a Zeus kill, but the real mental warfare winning. And maybe that's how they win out. Execution has to be on point, though. Ooh. Dolphin, look at that. Just jumping over to get the D ward.
Yep.
No care.
And also dodges the Avalanche in the process. So, very cool.
He jumped over the Avalanche. It's neat. Very neat. The guy can just jump over that.
Yep, meanwhile in the top lane, the Arena is committed onto the position 5. You know, sometimes the Mars just wants to get a kill, but over in the mid lane, they do actually end up bringing down the Zeus. With the heavenly jump on cooldown, they were able to get the catch.
But it's in space out. Can look for a kill. Thunder God in 20. So a little bit longer for that, but they've got a good idea where everyone's at, and they've got that blink again on TCY. Blink Arena ready to go.
And there's the Arena coming down. Is she going to be able to get off the song? No, she is not. There is the Spear committing with the arrow as well. They'll get the kill. Down goes that big carry. And now the Spear into the toss. They're going to be able to bring down the Zeus. Or maybe not, actually. No, yes, they will. The Heavenly Jump, not quite enough to get himself away. And there comes the RP just landing onto TZY. So Poke looking to get a bit of revenge here. And they will take down 2 big heroes. But the headline is they did still lose their carry. And all the while, the Lina is farming. It's sneaking in for both of us. Yeah, it's really hard. Poke.
Yeah. I want a poke ball. You know, going forward.
Spear out onto Mr. Ranfu, but there's not really any connection here from the other side as they're being beleaguered round on the side from Killer, who's actually just going to get dropped off in. He's got the damage. You don't find the Zeus, you're going to have a bad time, and Alina just mows down Ranfu with the help off the clock there. And that is a powerful response there from LBZS and somewhat what we were expecting from this Lina.
Huge. Good dancing around there, coming out from Dolphin, sidestepping a lot of those spells. And I just had to go, ooh, Arena's down.
Yeah, Aaron's going to die as well. Oh, look at that. TZY. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Oh, yeah. No need for that kill. I was having a bit of a giggle because...
You want to consider defending this tier 1 middle. No RP.
Respawn's not too far off. We've got a hook shot ready in Gorgo as well. Have really interesting angles to take from this flank.
And here we go. Hookshot comes in from the sidelines, and actually a bit of anti-synergy there as they skewer the Mars out of the Stone Arena as well. So Venn diagram here on the map. V's already been taken down though, and Fonte does seem pretty unannoyed right now. LSA comes in and poor old Lefeur just gets absolutely annihilated. Tries to find the angle, but yeah, as you say, just charging head first into the blender, and Dolphin's the one who ends up with a triple kill here. There's way too much damage on the side of LBZS. The moment that kind of Guardian Greaves, and looking for the Aether Lens next, which I'm curious about.
You need a range to reach that Lina, right?
TZY being dragged back in, but he's got a quick fingers on the BKB there, and now they can look for the turnaround. The song is out, but the Spear is there, and now in comes a Gleipnir. They're going to have to commit the golem, but it's not enough to save him. Lon first still going to go down, and now they'll go towards Killer. Killer on the run. Actually, no, we're looking towards them. Oh my god, the Warlock just getting absolutely slaughtered. And in the river, Killer going for the skewer away. Arrow to follow, but he's going to blink over it.
Maybe not, if you play your cards right here.
Yep, also means he can kind of go split the lanes and not be too worried about a Naga Siren picking up a free kill onto him with this Orchid as well. So, yeah, big fan. Skewer back onto the Clockwork, but in comes the Arena. It's not going to be enough to save him though as well. That will be the first kill. V trying to fight out here, but he doesn't really have any damage. That is the issue. He pops a BKB and just kind of stands around looking at people. Poke trying to chase forwards here, trying to find themselves Fonte. Fonte does not have the Aegis any longer, but does have a BKB to turn around. Nice RP though. Is it going to be enough? They'll look towards the Zeus. Zeus, he's still got that Aeon Disc available though. Fonte just turns around into the Naga Siren and absolutely destroys her every single fight. It's the same damn story. The Naga gets on top of the Lina, and the Lina just doesn't give a damn. And Fonte now just moving on to the next target. The Blender going to work as V on the high ground, just getting completely destroyed. It's a triple kill for Fonte. Killer's going to be the next target. The Spear will find him. 5 heroes dead. Feels like the plan to stop the Blender wasn't to go and unplug it, but actually just gum up the gears by throwing as much into it as possible. And
Let's back up. They might find TZY. It could be a kill. Honestly, it doesn't feel like the kill they need, but you take what you can get if he does present himself here.
Dire are scanning.
Using that barrier of trees very wisely. Might have just been spotted there by that illusion,
Oh,
but in they go, and they will just annihilate Killer. The song is even committed to try and keep the Magnus alive, and now the Magnus. Oh, beautiful hook shot. Lands through onto the Rubik. Is there any help coming through here? Yep, there is. Fonte comes in and just basically two-shots the guy. That was brutal. 2 dead on the side of Poke.
Yep. And on to the high ground again.
The Shadow Demon's newish spell, Disseminate.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting little
positive
combo.
feedback loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good positive feedback loop. Oh.
TZY with these
no,
BKBs, man. He's not getting caught out, and the refresher's coming in there as well. This is not going well. Oh, man. I was hoping they were going to end with a scream, but it didn't expect it to be theirs, as Poke just getting absolutely dominated. Dolphin getting the ultra kill. They're going to get in the rampage here as well, I believe. There it is.
Oh
Dolphin getting the big 4 kills. Jesus. What did we just witness?
TZY, holy shit, that BKBs into the biggest arena that I've seen yet.
Yeah.
And they have RP, they have their spots here if you want to try.
Oh, Mr. Spear though, terrible Mars play. GG. No MVP for you. And there it is.
GG, there we are. I mean, what can you do? You see that kind of play, he breaks your smoke, your Hail Mary play. He comes in, he gets the biggest arena of his life. And Poke, you know, game one...